All right, you have a quiz coming up in algebra over 3.1 through 3.4, which is all inequalities. So this is your check for understanding kind of practice test. So number one, since x is adding 4, you're going to subtract 4 from both sides. Bring down your symbol. X is greater than or equal to negative 17 minus 4 more, which is a greater negative. It'd be negative 21. So then if it says to graph its solution, negative 21 is here, negative 20, negative 19, negative 18. These get greater negatives going this way. So as long as you have a few on each side, that's fine. X is greater than or equal to negative 21, so you're going to shade greater, which is to the right. And since it's or equal to, you are going to shade in the bubble too. All right, number 2. X is subtracting 27, so you're going to add 27 on both sides. Bring down your x, bring down your symbol. 22 plus 27 is 49. Remember, you're reading it backwards. You always read from the variable side to the answer. So this is 47. So x is actually less than 49, so you are going to shade to the left. Less than is to the left. And we're not going to shade in the bullseye because it's not or equal to. It's only less than. Number 3, divide both sides by 3. Bring down your x. Remember, it's a negative 9, but we're not dividing by a negative or multiplying by a negative. So we're not going to switch the symbol. This would just be negative 3. So, and then when I go to plot negative 3 here, negative 2, negative 1, 0, negative 5. So read it from the variable to the answer. So x is actually greater than negative 3. So x is greater. To the right is greater. All right, last one of these, number 4. Y is already being divided by negative 4, so we are going to multiply by negative 4 on both sides to get it to cancel. Remember, when you're multiplying or dividing by a negative, you have to flip that symbol. So it's going to go the other way. We've got y over here still, and over here you've got negative 2 times negative 4, which would be positive 8. If you're ever not sure, check on your calculator. 8, 9, 10, 11, 7, 6, 5. Y is greater than or equal to 8, so greater than is to the right. Or equal to means it could be exactly 8 itself. All right, number 5, solve the following inequalities if possible. That means some of them might be a no solution. So we're not sure if it's possible until after we try it. Negative 6 times positive 6y is negative 36y. Negative 6 times negative 7, be sure you know that's a negative times a negative, so it's going to be a positive 42, I believe. And then bring down your negative 138 on the other side. Next step, you would subtract 42 on both sides. Bring down your negative 36y, bring down your symbol. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to put it in my calculator. So, oops, let's clear that. Negative 138 minus 42 is negative 180. Oops, negative 180. Negative 180. Last step is divide both sides by negative 36, and I heard myself say divide by a negative. When you divide or multiply both sides by a negative, you have to flip that symbol the other direction. So now it is going to be y is greater than or equal to whatever that is. So negative 180 divided by negative 36 is 5. These bottom ones you do not have to graph. Okay, number 6. Negative 6 times 1 is negative 6. Negative 6 times 7k is negative 42k. Bring down plus 7 plus 42k. All right. Combine like terms. So I see a negative 42k and a positive 42k. So if I were to combine those two like terms, negative 42 plus positive 42 is 0. So they completely cancel out, just being on the same side. So what we're left with is negative 6 and positive 7. So negative 6 plus 7 is 1. And on the other side, you still have the negative 2. So is 1 less than or equal to negative 2? No, it is not. So this is a no solution answer. All right, last one. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times negative 2x is negative 6x. Interesting. Okay, so here's what I see. I see that I'm going to add 6x on both sides. And that is going to cancel it here and here. So all I'm left with is 3 and 3. Now, if this was or equal to, then this would be true, and we would write infinitely many solutions, or all real numbers. But since 3 is not greater than itself, this is not true. So this is going to be another no solution practice problem. Don't forget what infinitely many solutions or all real numbers is. In fact, real quick review, if you get it down to where 1 is greater than or equal to negative 2, that is a true statement. 1 is greater than negative 2. So this would be infinitely many solutions, which is also sometimes written as all real numbers. Basically, it means any number works in that particular problem. So you can see it sometimes as all real numbers. Sometimes you'll see it in your work as infinitely many solutions, but it means the same thing. It means it's true.